Good evening from the National Locker Room. We're expecting the government coach to make a major announcement any minute now. Here he comes. We're going live.
Right, we're good? Okay. My fellow Australians, without further ados, I've just emerged from a lengthy meeting with ScoMo and the state captains, and we are excited to announce that we have found a way to successfully bring Australia's COVID-19 injury caseload back into single figures by removing Victoria from the country. That's right, we are formally delisting the southern state from the national competition effective midnight tonight. And just like that, Australia is back on top. Too easy.
Yeah.
Now, to the Victorian fans watching this, I understand it will come as a shock, being booted out of the Commonwealth at a late-night press conference, but can I just remind you, we are all in this together, which is why we're cutting you loose. I mean, if I could just refer to the key stats. Here we see our daily cases with Victoria, and here it is without Victoria. I mean, how good's that? Yeah. See that, Casey BRIGGS? You're not the only one who can point at a graph and look smart. Now, I do want to stress that this was a mutual decision at the selection table, and it has the full support of the Victorian captain, Daniel Andrews. He was a bit reluctant at first, but once I said he could be president of his own country, he threw his support behind it pretty rapidly. So now that the virus is under control, Australia can regain its place as a world leader in beating the pandemics. We can reopen our economy, and best of all, our average temperature has just shot up by 5 degrees. Of course, with Victoria out of the competition, other states will have to pick up the work rate in key areas. So I can announce that from midnight tonight, Australia's new arts and culture capital will be Queensland. Canberra will be the sporting capital of the nation, and Perth will take over Melbourne's job of telling anyone who will listen that they're better than Sydney. Now, I understand there will be some expats who, as a result of this dramatic decision, will find themselves stuck in the former state of Victoria. And I want to assure everyone that we will be awarding these Australians refugee status. As such, the Spirit of Tasmania will be conducting twice-weekly missions to rescue those wishing to flee the COVID-ravaged playing fields of Victoria. And this was a captain's call, so, full credit to ScoMo for starting the boats. Finally, can I just say, we didn't take this decision lightly. I mean, we must have discussed it for a good 20 minutes at least. But once I did a whip around with the other state captains, there was general agreement that other than losing the Melbourne Cup, it wasn't a huge loss. On that note, New South Wales, congratulations, you are now hosting the Dubbo Cup, a race that stops about 40 people. And to those former Australians watching this, I say, chin up, train hard, and who knows, you could still fight your way back into the national team. We'll certainly all be wishing you the best from a distance. But in the meantime, let me be the first to officially welcome to the competition our closest neighbour, the People's Republic of Hook-Turnistan.
Coach, just on the legal side...
I won't be taking questions. Good hustle.